Wakanda Forever. Let's fucking go. I had a great goddamn time with this film. The cinematography was absolutely mwah. Why do I sound like a duck when I go mwah? So Wakanda Forever is a continuation of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and actually follows up on the very, very sad real-life event of the actor of T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman, passing away. You can tell that parts of this film were definitely made as a tribute to Chadwick Boseman. In fact, there is scenes towards the start of the film where they actually have a big funeral of sorts. For the family, it feels sad, but for everyone else, it feels more like a celebration of his life. And I thought that was really beautiful, especially considering the circumstances. It had me tearing up a few times, I'll admit. But the story of Wakanda Forever is the passing of T'Challa has left a void in Wakanda. Wakanda has been struggling politically with other countries being like, you have all these weapons and all these materials like vibranium and you are not doing anything with them for the rest of the world. You are hoarding them, and that feels like a betrayal of the, the big powers of the world. We are all worried that any day now you could come and kick down our doors with your vibranium shields and your vibranium outfits and weapons and just destroy us at a moment's notice. How do you respond to this? And they're like, we want to be our own thing. We don't want to give you guys our vibranium because we've seen what you will fucking do with that shit. We have seen the atrocities that you will commit. We have seen the war that you will commit. So they're like, nah, I'ma head out. And quickly while we're on that topic, because it is Angela Bassett's character, Ramonda, the mother of the family, I've just got to say that Angela Bassett was fucking amazing in this film.
She raised a spear against her own husband for Wakanda.
Where is her treacherous husband now? But in a place where she can visit if she wished. Mine! It's with the ancestors! I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone! Have I not given everything?
She was absolutely incredible in this film, definitely the standout in my personal opinion. But to get back to the story, the loss of T'Challa has left this big void and no one knows what to do anymore. Wakanda is missing its Black Panther. They no longer have their protector. But the new main character of this film is Shuri, T'Challa's younger sister. And this film is all about her trying to learn to deal with the death of her brother. So this film does get quite heavy at certain points. It's even heavier knowing the actress herself may have been actually feeling some of those emotions in real life and using them to fuel the character because of the death of Chadwick. So it's just like, oh, gets you right in the feels, like right in the feels. But the problem is, while she's trying to figure out what to do next with her life and how to move on from all of this stuff, the leader of Totally Not Atlantis, Namor, shows up. So he has this huge beef with Wakanda, and the problem here is that the story is about these two different nations of sorts that are similar in different ways, having completely different ideologies of what they want to do with the world. And thus you get your hero-villain dynamic going on. It was actually a really cool film, and you do actually get to see Totally Not Atlantis in the film, and it was really beautiful. I really loved these scenes. These underwater scenes with all these really interesting creatures and interesting locations. I thought it was beautiful. Under the sea, do 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 do. Under the sea, do 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 do. There's also a kind of bit of side plot that's linked to the main story that introduces the character of Ironheart, who essentially is this younger girl who I think she's in college. She's trying her best to get through college and stuff, but in her spare time she's secretly built a makeshift Iron Man style suit. So she gets introduced in this as well, which is super cool. She was pretty awesome. That whole section of the story had some really funny moments in there that I genuinely cracked up at, because yes, it's the MCU, so everything has to be a comedy somehow.
Brought a spear in here! Who brought a spear in here? I like it.
But it was toned down a lot more in Wakanda Forever, and that I really appreciate, because I've gotten so tired of every MCU film just being a goddamn comedy. But yes, Wakanda Forever, very cool film, had some very powerful scenes in there. Angela Bassett was goddamn amazing in that. So if you want to go and check that out, I don't know where you can go and check it out, because I assume it's still in the cinemas, but I'm not quite sure. Highly recommend it. But anyways, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Pip pip toodaloo!